I'm gonna go slip into something more comfortable, and then we can talk about some shit that neither one of us probably really care that much about. All right. All right, chat. Oh shit, I forgot. They weren't linked. My fault. Anyway. So we're back now. Got myself into something a little bit more comfortable, back what I was wearing yesterday whenever we were doing the photo shoot outside. Just a plain white t-shirt, and I put back on the bruised LA jorts. I think these ones are Crypt. I think they're called I think this is the Crypt line. They're pretty sick, very, very comfortable, and that's gonna be the next segment of the podcast. Is the first segment was just us going through and reviewing the outfits that I talked about, or this is behind the scenes, but I have a recorded video that's not listed yet that's talking about me doing this in the podcast. So this is a referendum to that. Now that I got all of this tied back together, the next segment of this podcast is going to be going into the review of my Instagram photos, photo shoot, stuff like that. And I'm actually gonna go over, I'm probably not gonna go over DMs, but I'm probably gonna go over the purchase process of buying some of this stuff online, and to make sure that you guys take safety precautions and do your due diligence. It's really hard not to get caught up in FOMO when these drops happen. You know, they sell out fast. You know, a lot of shit goes on, stuff like that. So the reason why I bring this up is because I'll do this. Just like I said, to give you guys the rundown of what I went through, what happened to me during my purchase process, what I saw, what I experienced, and just overall how these things are gonna play out. Like overall, this is not just like I shot at just this one person or this one company, or a dig at anybody. It's just the way that it goes. So basically what happened was so this is my Instagram, if you guys have seen it. I wish I could just like look up someone's Instagram. Oh nice, okay, cool. It's actually gonna let me. Alright, so this is my Instagram, right? So this, I can't look at anything. Oh my god, that's so fucking annoying. So bruised LA is the dudes who I got the stuff off of, right? So they have a sick merch line. They got good stuff. So I went to their shop, and you guys see how they have these banners right here, right? Free shipping on this, free jewelry on that. So when the beacon bundle dropped, when the traffic first started flowing in, and I could probably use Wayback Machine, but they don't take multiple, they wouldn't take snapshots this fast. This would have been something that I had to screenshot if I wanted to go like super crazy with it. If you believe me, fine. If you don't, that's cool too. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. But as I was doing this on my phone, when this bundle dropped, across the top, it said free belt, or free jewelry after $100, and free belt after $200. I decided to go with the Beacon bundle, and I was gunning for the belt because I was like, okay, what do these look like, right? It's like, okay, so what are the accessories? Okay, the belt's pretty cool. The chain's pretty cool too. So free jewelry, free belt. You know, I'm already at $130. Let's see what else they have. So I found these jorts, the Crypt jorts, and then I found the Wings pants, which you're not going to be able to see because they were. Oh, actually, you can kind of see them right here. These pants right here. So I was like, well over. I think I actually got over $300. So as I was shopping, and these were changing as I was shopping. So it went from free jewelry from $100 to $150 to now it's landed on $200, which is where it is in the future. The belt was also up here. The belt went from 200 or from 150 to 200 to 250 or 300. It wasn't even at 300. I think it was 250 when I finally bought my stuff. I had both of these in the cart and they weren't there. I never got them. I never got the necklace. I never got the belt. So in my post here, I actually said something about it, like on Facebook. You know, I dropped like it was like over $300. So then they commented, like whoever runs the media page on Bruise commented and is like, "Yo, you could have just DM'd us." Which I was like, okay. First and foremost, what I said wasn't super aggressive. I wish I could click on the fucking thing. You know what? Fuck it. I can't click on it here, but I can click on it in here. I said, and it's right here. Right here on the caption. I said $300 for some sick merch, but they didn't give me the free chain and belt? Lame. Be wary of free adverts on the top. Review vid this weekend. I didn't end up getting into it that weekend. It didn't end up happening like I wanted it to. Which is basically what I'm doing now. So I noticed two things. One, first and foremost, like I said, the banner across the top, they'll change that. Like mid shopping, mid checkout, whatever, they'll change that on you. And the second thing I noticed is that I was going through some more Instagram, different shoppers, different, you know, because there's all kind of ads on Instagram for different clothes, jackets, shoes, shirts, whatever, right? On one of them, I was going through the comments, and the dude was saying in the comments that he didn't get his free thing that guy was advertising, and that creator replied and said, well, you only get to use one code within the shop app, which is I guess what he's using. So keep that in mind. You know, if these guys are offering you 3, 4, 5 codes, you might only be able to use one. And I'm gonna be honest. Let's be completely upfront. These banners were changing because dude got orders, and he didn't expect to get that many orders. Those belts were fucking flying. And I'm gonna show you something else. You can go over to Amazon over here, and I'm not saying that this is what happened. I'm not implying anything. All I'm saying is that if you go to Amazon and you type in studded belt, and you see the overall pick, and you see that they're $10, and you see that there were 600 plus bought in the past month, and then it's got 3 studs and the same holes, and they're selling this one for $30. Now fucking look, man, I'm not saying that that's what they did. All I'm saying is that that's what it fucking looks like. So no, I'm not mad that I didn't get my $10 knockoff Amazon fucking belt. No, I'm not mad that I didn't get whatever this fucking chain is. I'm not mad about that. And as a matter of fact, we even reached a conclusion in DMs where they apologized for not giving me the chain and the belt, and they said on the next order that they would fulfill that. I don't know if that means that I'll get a necklace and a belt, or if I'll just get a necklace. I guess it depends on how much I buy, right? But that's you. Look, take this with a grain of salt. You don't have to believe a fucking word I'm saying. But I have no reason to lie about the experience that I went through when I purchased clothes on the internet, because purchasing clothes on the internet is a fucking weird thing to do. You can't try them on. You don't know if they're gonna fit. You're always constantly looking through the comments to see if people, and this is another thing, you're always looking through the comments to see if it fits right, if it's an accurate fit, right? Because if I'm buying something from Japan, I'm buying a 2XL because that's what it fits like on me, because I'm a 5'9" and I'm 170 pounds or 165 pounds. So I wear a double XL over there, but I wear a large over here. So I do have to be mindful of that. When I was looking at this Project Comty merch right here, and I was checking this stuff out, there was a commenter on the Instagram post that said, bro, I ordered a size 10 and it fits like an 11 and a half. I was concerned, except for the fact that I know my ring size. I know it's a size 10. I bought a size 10 and this thing fits like a glove. It slides on and off just perfect as it would be, and I could fling my hand around and it's not going anywhere. That's how a ring should fit. So that guy didn't even know what ring size he was. So you're constantly fighting everyone. The seller's misinformation, if there is any. The client's misinformation, if there is any. And just people's overall experiences. User error is such a huge thing sometimes. I didn't know how to use this steam cleaner right, so it's shitty and I returned it. Of course they wouldn't say that, but they wouldn't know that they didn't know how to use it right. So what I'm telling you, my viewers, what I'm telling you guys is just keep an eye on this kind of stuff. Don't worry about FOMO. If it sells out, it sells out. It's okay. They'll restock and they'll get more. And if they don't, then you know what? Maybe it wasn't meant to be. But if you get the wrong thing or get duped out of money because you're trying to do something too fast and you don't want it to run out, you're gonna start feeling that regret whenever the shipping starts to either roll in or when it's about to come in and you go, oh man, what if a 34 is too big? What if it's too small? What if a size 10 isn't? What if because he's in Canada, a size 10 isn't the same? What if? And then you start going low and loopy. So I think that concludes my segment of all this. I don't have too much else to talk about. I found really cool belts on Amazon that I wanted. And I actually decided, I don't know if I'm gonna IRL stream this or not, but I actually decided, I didn't even talk her into it. She was game from the second it started. But I told Cosmic that I wanted to go to Spencer's and Hot Topic and try and find a studded belt, because I don't have, I want that classic OG studded belt, and I haven't had one since I was like 14 because I broke my old one. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that at that. This is a $9 belt. Thank you guys for watching my podcast. Thank you for chit-chatting with me. Thank you for hanging out. I don't need to buy viewers, bro. If you buy viewers, you're not a real streamer. I'm just doing what I want to do for fun. This is something I do for fun, okay? So, but you're a bot too. I'm literally talking to a bot. You're not even a person. I know I said what I said about the FOMO thing, but signing up for the phone number and merch drop on Corpse's merch and on Project Comty's merch was the best decision I ever made, because those aren't coming out again. I was able to get them very quickly, and on top of all of that, it won't be coming out again. So if I end up wanting to flip some stuff like that, I can, but me being who I am, I won't. This is my shit. I wanted this stuff. I bought it for me. I didn't buy it to try and sell it. I'm not a scalper. I'm not a flipper. I don't do that shit. I think it's really fucking annoying. I think people like that stop people like me and you from getting nice things that we want to be able to enjoy, because life is only so long and you can only have so much material stuff. You only got one ass, you only got two arms, you only got 2 feet. Anyway, that's enough ranting about that. I think I have some Twitter stuff bookmarked that I wanted to talk about. How are you guys doing today, though? Well, you're doing well? That's good. I'm doing well, too. I'm glad that you guys are. You don't give a shit about clothes this much. You don't know why I do. Hey, look, that's totally fair, man. If you don't give a shit about clothes that much and you just buy what you want to buy, that's cool. I'm not knocking anybody for doing what they want. I'm just talking about my experiences and the stuff that I buy, because sometimes I do go above and beyond, and I do buy stuff like that because I do want clothes like that. Maybe to you that makes me an idiot. That's fine. I get it. I understand. I disagree. I like the way that I look. I like when people look at me, and I like being comfortable in what I'm wearing. I also am very comfortable in my own skin and very comfortable in my sexuality, so I don't have any issues talking about shit like this, wearing certain clothes, doing stuff like that. Like, I don't, for me, it's just another day, just another subject, you know? So we can already acknowledge, chat, that X or Twitter or whatever you want to call, I hate calling it X. It doesn't even make sense to me. I don't want to call it X. I don't want to call it X. To me, it doesn't feel like that's what it is, but that is what it is. X.com, that's where I'm at. Twitter doesn't exist anymore, so there's like a lot of like stupid shit, a lot of headliney racist shit. But sometimes I'll scroll through here and I'll find some stuff. Jesus, bro, why is my X feed so crazy, man? Wait, no way. Kinda wish we never saw this. No, this ain't real, right? That's fake. No, that's fake anyways. That has to be right. Okay, be real with me. Would I be absolutely insane to play Final Fantasy 16 as my first ever Final Fantasy? Not at all. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, well, I guess Square Enix literally gave him a code for 16. Nope. Super enjoyable, easy to follow, smooth combat, not a huge Final Fantasy game to take on as your first. That sounds exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's good. I like to see these replies. I mean, I don't think it's unreasonable to do that, but know that there isn't any real Final Fantasy like that before this, so don't expect to see anything like it going back. Well, 15 is kinda close, but it's still very different. Yes. Seriously, bro? So what, let me guess, you want everyone to play Final Fantasy 4 or Final Fantasy 6 as their first Final Fantasy for the epitomic Final Fantasy experience. You know what the epitomic, what the fuck, I'm making up words. You know what the fucking pinnacle Final Fantasy experience is? Whichever one that you played early on that you liked the most. That's it. Unanimously. 4, 6, 7, 8, maybe, I think, 9, 10 are all like huge games that everybody loves for their reasons, and each Final Fantasy fans are annoying as fuck. That's the problem. It's the fandom. Send me a DM. Oh, Jesus Christ, really? No, not at all. Yeah, dude. Every person starts somewhere. I'm loving a lot of these replies, man. Yes, Chris. As a Final Fantasy vet myself, dude, I love this, dude. And I'm not trying to look. I know it sounds like I'm really fucking chilling for Final Fantasy 16 right now, but I'm not. Okay? I just want everyone to like the games. It doesn't have to be this weird thing that some of these fans make it. It can only go up from here. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I'm saying it can only go up from here. But I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I'm saying it can only go up from here. Fuck you, Giovanni. You're annoying. You're a walking oxymoron. There are other way better Final Fantasy games that will be a way better starting point for someone new in the series. I'm not sure, man. Hi, please rate the song. LMFAO 9 Mice Kai Angel. Last time I got asked to review a song. It was banned in like 6 countries, and it was DMCA'd in America, bro. I'm just saying, that's like, a lot of the time it's just trouble for me. But I do like listening to good music, so if it's good and it's underground, I'm down. I like a lot of the comments in here. I'm glad. Maybe it's just like, maybe experiences with like being someone like Limitless, who's got a lot more of like a following. Yeah, so some of this, yeah, there's a lot of shit I wanted to talk about in here. Oh my god, okay, we have a lot of shit to talk about. Oh Jesus, okay. Alright, we have a lot of shit to talk about. So first and foremost, we're gonna start here. We're gonna start with the World of Warcraft, the state of play that is World of Warcraft right now.
You're not.
What, like?
Does that just happen when you deplete or what? Like,
Yeah, it's just another kick in the face.
It's just fucking murders.
Like the shit bugs out. They're fighting the dragon.
Oh, what?
what?
What was
Who was that even
that?
on? That came from nowhere.
Yeah.
So like they're fighting the dragon. Shit comes from fucking nowhere. They fail the fight. It bugs out. Takes them. They all die, and the key
You're not.
depletes.
I don't know.
Like the key depleted from this, guys. What the fuck? Like why? Why did the fucking... Okay. So Kayla says that she was healing regular dungeons in TW all day yesterday, and every single one was insanely bugged. So the war within, I guess, TWW. We'd be walking to a new mob and someone would just die out of nowhere. The health bars were all over the place. I don't understand how they messed up old content. Yeah, cause Siege of Borealis, bro. Dawnbreaker, Siege of Borealis. Like, I don't even play this game anymore, and I'm hurting for these people because I loved this shit so much. And these guys are just still trying and praying to whatever god they believe in that this game is somehow gonna be fucking good ever again, and it's not. And this, I think this proves that. A lot of things prove that, okay? I'm kind of beating a down horse right now. How is your game so smooth? Jimmy, what are you playing on? You stream? He streams. And he doesn't have 60 FPS? Is he streaming and playing WoW on the same computer? We love invisible mechanics. What the heck did I just watch? Invisible green mechanic. Oh yeah, so basically, so what's happening is like the people are like, look, these guys. These guys are getting chunked. Why are they getting chunked? There's no acid anywywhere.
Oh, what?
And now this guy
That
died.
came from nowhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I tripping? Or like...
It's just not. It says he's been defeated. Mythic 8. Try again before the timer. It says he's been defeated, but it says try again. Mythic rating. This is a +8. He still has 59% health. Chat, what the fuck is going on? Why? I hate this dungeon. They still haven't fixed it as of a day ago. How long was this posted? The 21st at 5 in the morning. So it's been like it's been like 30 hours and it's still broken. Never beating the key breaker allegations, bro. Like, I don't understand how people are supposed to play this game. My ice is nicer, yours is counterfeit. I bookmarked this one just because this is a tough one, chat. If you haven't played Final Fantasy 16 and you don't want spoilers, just go ahead and walk away for about 5 minutes. These photos... Did you leave? Alright, if you haven't left yet, that's your cue. These 4 shots are from the end of Final Fantasy 16. This fucking game is so good. So this is the end. And Jill and Clive are looking up at the same sky. We've defeated the final boss, Ultima. And with that, our left arm has started to succumb. So you can see his fingers grayed and turned to stone as he crawls his way up to the top of the mountain, looking up at the sky. He wonders if Jill can see it too. Jill starts to cry from back at the Enclave where they're at, looking at the same moon. He's way over here, and she's all the way over here. The camera pans up into the sky, and it goes black. The credits roll, and the game ends. That's where you're left. A sky of scattered tears, 1,000 years apart. Should they fade, I will not be afraid of the dark. Is this your first time on PC? Did you not play it on PS5? Give me PS5 money. First time? No. See people singing the lyrics in the song. This game was incredible. You can take it one of 2 ways. You can take it that Clive died on that hill, succumbing to the curse, succumbing to his illness of the crystal, while having given the world Cid's knowledge and information to be able to create without having to rely on the crystals or bearers. Other people say that he lived. At the end of the credits, a book closes. The title of the book, Final Fantasy. The narrator of the game, as you play, and you realize at the end of the game that this is the story that Clive was telling us. I think that he wrote the book. I don't know if it matters that he died or not on that hill. If he didn't die, then he continued to live his life in solace and he just continued to just be Clive. I don't even think he would have been Cid anymore. He probably just would have been Clive. Cid died twice. Once when you became Cid, and the second time right here, whether Clive lived or not. I think that he told the story. I think that he wrote the book. I don't know. I don't know if it really matters if he truly lived or not. But it's crazy. This game was amazing. We've probably talked about it for a little bit more than 5 minutes now. So we'll call it there. But this tweet was great. The game was great. And I have nothing but phenomenal things to say about Final Fantasy 16. That goes for the combat. If you're one of those people that don't like the combat because you feel that it's boring, I feel that that's unfortunate. And I feel that you may have missed a little bit of the nuance that you could have enjoyed if you didn't like, I mean, my guess is that you just kind of like followed a build, right, a guide, and just did like all the damage in the world. There's actually a lot of really cool stuff that you can do. Back to our bookmarks. What else do we got? I'm a pacifist. I dislike violence. That being said, I would punch this woman in the face for every day of the rest of my life if I could. Now, that is not what I said. That is a quote from this Malfier guy. This is the Cersei Lannister. Do you guys remember Harry Potter when the new headmaster came in? That evil bitch. They made her so evil and so terrible to her own kid. Like she was a good bad guy. Now, there was a comment in here that I really agree with. My only gripe with this game is that this character got such an anticlimactic death after everything she fucking did. Now, I agree with this. I absolutely agree with this. Now, somebody said that she died the way that she lived. Paranoid, isolated, and hated by everyone. Which, in a way, is beautiful. As hateful as she is, it's the hilarious irony. She's not even worth the trouble it would be to give her a worse end. Now, honestly, I can kind of agree with this. Many villains end up dying while believing they were right. She not only saw everything that she wanted to have destroyed, but she saw that her treachery was dumb and that she wanted an icon child and abandoned two icons. She realized just how silly. I mean, how far gone she was. How much you lost yourself. How easy it is to lose yourself in the pursuit of the dreams that you want to force to come true. Now, it seems that we're going back over to World of Warcraft discussion. No more Final Fantasy 16 talk here. I think we're done with that for now. As much as I will be talking about it more in the future, because we'll be revisiting the series and playing all these games again. Blah, blee, blah, blue. You know me, I know you. Onward we go. I think that almost a month has passed. I can safely say this. I really don't like the profession changes for the War Within. Speaking from a mainly tailoring standpoint, I've come to loathe concentration. I don't play the game. Now hear me out. I'm wondering if concentration is just another one of those words, like corruption, where we get another goofy-ass mechanic that should be circumvented into the game in a better way, with less monotonous garbage, that's only going to be tossed and recycled in the next expansion. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm just an idiot. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm not listening to any more music, and I need to be listening to more music. Instead of it being an X amount of concentration for a craft, with only 1,000 total, it should be you can concentrate 3 times a day for an extra 50% skill. Hell, even once a day would feel a lot better. As it is, I feel like I can't use concentration for others unless I'm fully done with the things I want for myself, and as someone who likes to craft for others, it's an awful feeling. Concentration is mostly worthless, and the only thing I've ever needed to use it on was for patron crafting orders. For items outside of what I've spec'd into. Everything that I've actually put KP into can be made at max rank without it. I like to being the tailor crafter for my guild, and at least this, early on, I can... Oh no, so they like combined it. They made it to where it was like... So in Burning Crusade and in Classic WoW, you could craft... You basically crafted for other people. You crafted for yourself, yes. And there were certain specific items that you could, especially in the Burning Crusade, that were like specifically for your profession to make. Like the leatherworking shit, or the swordsmith shit. But in those games, it was for, I just think of like primals and shit, or like the fucking the devil sore stuff that we used to make and sell and give to other people. But this, what I'm reading here, almost sounds like they want everyone to have professions so that they just do it themselves. So that's just another way to get gear, another link in the chain, or another step to the staircase. But it doesn't seem like a staircase. It seems like I'm walking on a treadmill and I can just reach out my hands and I can grab this piece of gear from Mythic Plus and this piece of gear from Delves and this piece of gear from Raiding, and we don't like PvP, so we'll just keep grabbing out of these buckets. And I both like and dislike that because I feel like it separates the player base. I feel like it decreases an emphasis on skill so that people have, and you don't even really need a bunch of skill, right? I just want 10 people together in a raid, or 20 people together in a raid, so that we can go kill a boss together. And if 3 of us die, then that's okay, because sometimes people wipe. I don't want it to be something like super, I don't know. It feels more homogenous than ever, and it feels like they're trying to go back without severing what makes the shit bad. So the patron orders are very bad for weaponsmith blacksmiths. If the sanctified alloy isn't included, you're dropping 50k plus for the craft? Wait, 50k seems like it's a lot. Tailor shit can be done with crap for like 1/100th of the cost too. As an armor smith, I mostly get weapon crafts I can't do because of added things, but the sanctified alloy not being included is the worst. Noticing this, you want me to dunk how many of my own purple bars for like 70 gold? Fucking excuse me? I'm just happy procs don't exist anymore, but yeah, the concentration thingy could use some tweaks. Oh, okay. I felt this initially, but I've come to realize it's really about making the system last through multiple seasons. If we maxed everything out in season 1, it would be kind of odd. Why don't you just like artificially barricade this stuff? So cap out at the end of season 1 with season 1 gear, but continue to make the same thing better throughout season 2. Don't go from min to max to min to max to min to max for all 3 seasons or all 3 expansions. Go to phase 1, then to phase 2, then to phase 3. Maybe I'm an idiot. Maybe I'm just dumb and I'm not understanding. An invisible currency with no earning mechanism. A simple throttle. Okay, maybe we're saying the same thing, but maybe this isn't what I'm saying. This doesn't actually sound like what I'm saying. It sounds like it's in the same ballpark though. I hate that they now added even more materials to gather. On top of getting materials for professions you don't even have from Delves. I have to constantly spend time dumping and vendoring stuff just to keep pack space. I've never had inventory management be a problem for me in World of Warcraft ever. To be fair, I hate the changes to the professions. I just want to be able to fly and walk around and get the herbs and ores and level, not having to discover recipes, needing rank 1 or 2 or 3 for the ingredients. Wait, what? Here are some weird changes. Tailoring only getting cloth drops, which can be sold on auction house, yet engineering can only loot scraps, which are bind on pickup. So engineers can't even really make money on their shit anymore? I think Acuity is in a garbage state right now. Like, you're telling me I'm supposed to craft all these things that cost 300 of this? And the only way that I get it is via random knowledge item drops and patron orders, where I have to bite a 30k plus cost to get 10? Dude, how much? Coz. $203,000. They just want you to buy gold now, bro. 100% agree. I hate it as a blacksmith as well. This time gating on knowledge points is annoying. I have all the mats I need for my 636 weapon, and I can't make a maxed one because I need 1 billion knowledge points. I already farmed the map and do my dailies and weeklies. Hey, bro has everything, dude. What do you mean? Oh wait, this guy did his points too thin. And now he has to wait for, that's like levels in like Elden Ring, like, oh, you want to get your strength to 18, but you're already level 400, so you're fucking to get, yeah, you're only going from 18 to 19, but you need 700,000 souls to do it. Oof. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not happy about that. I don't play the game anymore, and I couldn't give a fuck. It sucks. It sucks to see these people that are having a hard time because they want to play the game that they love and miss. This is the funniest fucking video ever. I don't even know what game this is. Why is there an old guy running into a bathroom with a skateboard wearing a neon yellow suit? Why is there a P meter? Why does he have 1,400 kills? What the fuck am I watching? You're so... It's just a piss fart, bro. What is happening? What the fuck is this game, dude? Frank moving his head back is reminding me of Dark Side Phil. I don't know what the reference for that is. I don't understand what's happening. Oh, it's Dead Rising. Okay. It's the Dead Rising remake. I never played this game, so I understand now why I don't understand that I don't understand where it came from. Okay, that is pretty funny. This is how we ended up. I was getting into this, not like commenting, but just reading. I feel like this would be good for us to talk about. Limitless is a content creator that I enjoy. I follow him or I'm sub to him on YouTube. I guess I could follow him on Twitter. I really don't like a lot of those Final Fantasy VII fans. They're the worst of the worst. They're entitled because it's the popular Final Fantasy. They think the entire series has to revolve around it, or it isn't Final Fantasy. It's fan bases like that make me not want to talk about the game, and it's extremely unfortunate. Honestly, I can kind of agree with this. I feel like I don't know enough, and I'm not on the online discourse enough to be able to back up either side of this opinion. Because sometimes I feel like I really agree with him. Other times, like that Final Fantasy 16 post, where a bunch of people were like, yes, play this one first. It's a great Final Fantasy game. It's a great introduction to the series. Like, but those might just be Final Fantasy 16 fans. We might be talking about Final Fantasy 7 fans. And look, I'm one of them. This sits on my computer desk all the time. This is my favorite game in the world. I can go get the movie from the other room if you want. I have Advent Children. I have Doja Cerberus. I have Crisis Core. And I have the remakes too. I have the new ones. I have the book. The book is still fucking in here, guys. All 3 discs. Original artwork book. I think it's even spelled. I think this is the one where it's even spelled wrong, right? They call her Eris in this one, I think. Oh, look at that picture. Look at this picture of Midgar, bros. Come on. Look at this. Look at that. Like, I am absolutely a Final Fantasy VII fan. Eris Gainsborough. Yeah. So, that's how much of a fan I am. I have the OG PS1 typo book, and it's even got a crack in the case from when I stepped on it when I was 7 years old. I still haven't forgiven myself for that. I don't know if I was actually 7. I just know that I was young. I got that copy of Final Fantasy 7 from my aunt and uncle, who I really need to go visit again. And I kind of want to take that with me. Those family members of mine are the reason why I have that copy of Final Fantasy 7. They're the reason I'm into Castlevania. I mean, I have no words, man. The fact that I have that is crazy. And the fact that the fan base of the game, of the series that I love so much, can be so fucking annoying and relentless and ruthless, it to me is just so stupid. It's so stupid. When you like a modern Final Fantasy, yeah. This I think Limitless is referring to like the game disc that I was holding up. The Final Fantasy. You're a fan of my face. Castlevania is cool. Castlevania is cool. And thank you for being a fan of my face. I appreciate it. I'm a fan of your face. So I think that this guy's talking about the original Final Fantasy fans, the guys who like the turn-based games, the guys who like the older Final Fantasy games. That's what I think. I love Final Fantasy 16 because I love the gameplay. Why are people outside of my house trying to murder me? Shippers and purists are so unbearable. The purists actively make me want to rip my hair out. So what is a, I swear to God. So what is a purist? A person who insists on absolute adherence for traditional rules or structures. So basically, so you're looking for like if it's not this, it's not Final Fantasy. I think that's what these people are saying. If it's not Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 3, if it's not turn-based, then it's not Final Fantasy. And I hate to say this because sometimes I don't even agree with it, okay? But I'll tell you that if it has the name Final Fantasy, that's it. If it's got the name Final Fantasy and it's tagged by Square Enix, what are you going to do? I think it's really weird for people to gatekeep and be terrible people to people who like a game in the series that they also enjoy. It's just grown and changed and it's a little different. You know, I haven't played 16, how is it? My favorites were always 6 and 9, but I'm down to try a new combat engine. I highly recommend it, as it's an extremely welcoming entry in the series, and it's a great representation of what Final Fantasy is, while providing a fresh experience in gameplay. I couldn't agree with this more. Also has one of the craziest bosses you'll probably ever witness in a game, not gonna lie. Bro, true. But I think that he's talking about a boss I haven't even fought yet, because, I'll be honest, chat, I have a secret. Bring it in. I haven't beat Final Fantasy 16 on Final Fantasy mode yet. I think I'm done with this thread. I think it basically is just stating, you know, that people gotta chill. There's no reason to be super crazy, purist mode. This video I thought was pretty funny. Coming from somebody who has tattoos.
So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago, and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email.
Which is, I mean, I feel like that's normal, right? I haven't gotten hey, I'm calling you back to just let you know that we're not gonna go through with it. Like, of course you're gonna get an email, bro. Of course you are. I don't know what else. Well, I mean, they could have just ghosted you. I think that's what most companies do now, right? I don't think there's any kind of like, it sucks. Like, it sucks so much, but I don't think that anybody really cares about this shit. Like, from a, like, on the company side of things, like, we are deserved that, but I don't think that they give a shit.
So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired?
Bro, she went to this place and called them out. Walked to the fucking building, the TJ Maxx that she applied to. But, lady, look. You have a demon spider like on your neck. That's gonna scare that's gonna scare people, man. I'm sorry. It's gonna fucking scare people. She has 6 piercings around her mouth. Like the tail, like the legs coming up onto her face and stuff. Like it, I'm sorry, man. It looks scary. I'm gonna be fearful of that, I think.
And she was like, oh, like, you just, like, don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had, like, more experience than you.
Now, initially, I'm inclined to not believe that. Although the possibility is probably true, or I'm sorry, although the possibility is there and it could very well be true, I don't think that I would believe that right off the bat if it was me hearing what she's hearing and I was where she was. You know what I mean? That's just where I am.
And, you know, I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason. I don't feel like that's true.
Okay, so here's the thing. If you want to tattoo the mess out of your face, be my guest. There is no law against inking your neck with demon symbols or scrawling all kinds of occult imagery across your forehead.
Bro, this she is done, and she's fucking hilarious, and she's also based.
Just like there's no law against putting 40 studs through your cheeks and your lips, or dyeing your eyeballs green. If you're a dude who wants to strut around in fishnet stockings, or if you're a woman who wants to dress up like a cat and meow at everybody, that's not illegal. Supremely stupid, but not illegal. But please, for the love of all that is holy, stop demanding that the rest of us accommodate your insanity. You did what you did to be different. Congratulations, mission accomplished. So if TJ Maxx doesn't want you to be the face of their store for their customers, maybe go see if the circus has any openings.
The circus, bro. The circus? Dude. That's so brutal. What are the comments? Oh, yeah. I actually replied to this because I thought that this was fucking ridiculous. People are scared of tattoos? Wow. Tito isn't wild. Tito's just a little dumb. This has nothing to do with fear. We both know this. Because Mr. Tito P, although I see where he's coming from, this is the kind of guy that you're, you know. This is the kind of guy that's, you know, I'm not really worried about it too much. I'm sure that he will eventually get some face tattoos of his own because he's super badass and not scared of anything. And you know what? I want to backtrack just a hair on this because it does have just a little bit to do with fear. Because I think if a 7-year-old child at TJ Maxx with their fucking grandma saw this lady's neck, they'd be like, yo, what the fuck? They'd be scared. That's it. But also, I don't understand how I'm supposed to have a serious conversation with somebody who fucking looks like this. I'm not saying you can't have neck tattoos or forehead tattoos. I'm just saying you gotta be real tasteful. And I don't even know if that's a thing. Can you have tasteful face tattoos? That is the subject matter for your essay tonight, chat. I want a 200-word document essay on if face tattoos can be tasteful. And I want that on my desk by the start of the next stream. I'll review them and I'll be grading them personally, so don't think that you can skimp out on the assignment because I will know. Can you imagine trying to maintain a straight face with this young female standing in front of you and all her tatted piercing glory asking, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? To me, that sounded like she just wanted an honest answer and not demanding accommodation. I can understand that. I can almost even, like, agree with that. It didn't seem like she wanted accommodated for anything. It didn't seem like she wanted them to force her to give a job. It just seemed like they wanted... It seemed like that they were trying to get a direct answer out of TJ Maxx and say, hey, it's because you look the way that you do. I would not hire you if I had a business that involves you dealing with customers. I am all for personal freedom and expression, but you have to know if you look like a freak or stand out, then your options in life will be limited. Okay, look like a freak and stand out. These two, what's the word I'm looking for? They are not, one doesn't have to be one to be the other. Like, you can absolutely stand out and not look like a freak. Looking like a freak is also kind of an opinion, but once you start bordering this shit, the opinion starts to grow more common, I think. And I think that that's normal, and I think that that's fair, and I think if you have an issue with that, that doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Stop! If you're covered in piercings and tats, don't be surprised by the consequences. Unless you're working for yourself, no one owes you a shit. And no one has to hire you if they don't want to. It's that simple. Hashtag you can do it. True, but not hiring people because of their looks can make your company look bad, which can lead to less sales. Yes, that can be true. But Womboy, you, I, and everybody else knows that that's not what's happening here. We're not talking about a Latina or an African American or an Indian or somebody else not getting hired because of their ethnicity. This is somebody who literally looks like a walking metal t-shirt. What? Why wouldn't I hire someone with tattoos? What will the tats do? Why are there even consequences to having tattoos? It's about degree. Nobody bats an eye at a discreet tat that can be covered up. The lady in the OP's video with forehead and the neck etc. It's absolutely intentionally overboard. She wants attention. Why hire a narcissist to deal? I wouldn't even say that. So what if she wants attention? If I'm in the store, ask for help. I don't care about her tats. Okay, but what about your 4-year-old child, though? Like, what if you have, like, a 4-year-old daughter, and she looks up and she sees this lady and she screams because she's terrified? Like, I now have crying fucking children in my TJ Maxx because this lady wants to be the final boss of a fucking... Of a fucking I ruined the joke. The guy who writes the fucking novels.
Oh my god.
Oh, hello, mister.
He broke in.
We have someone who broke in.
Yeah, two.
2 break-ins.
Oh, she?
Who's the guy who writes the fucking novels with the Eldritch horrors and shit? He was a racist piece of shit, but he's where we get all of our Cthulhu shit from.
Are you talking about that lady?
Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft is who I'm talking about. So if this lady wants to look like she's the fucking Eldritch horror out of an H.P. Lovecraft novel and someone's 4-year-old daughter looks up at her and screams and cries, like, now I have to deal with that.
Okay, I actually don't know where you'll find it, but there's another video of her that I saw on TikTok.
Another video of her?
Yeah, of her that I saw on TikTok, where she went to somebody and they, like, did her makeup and they covered up all of her tattoos and piercings and stuff to see what she would look like normal.
Like normal?
Like normal.
That's funny. I think I quote tweeted this.
It's like you're backing your boy. Simple as that. Yeah, you're backing your boy? Yeah. Oh, chill, bro. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Chill out, bro.
This guy, you just push this guy into a moving train. That's attempted murder. Train's not going that fast, but I don't think that's entirely the point, because it had just started, so it wasn't going full speed. But like, if this dude, the guy who gets pushed, hits this guy, 1, he's based. But 2, he now has to deal with assault charges and shit. And like, yes, this is already on the fact that I'm gonna press charges on you for pushing me into a fucking train and attempted murder in my ass. But now I am also like, I have a court case now against me because I decided to defend myself because you wanted to push me into a fucking train. So a lot of people are grilling this guy because he didn't just like fucking just drop this guy. I guess this guy.
That's a train, bro. That's not a joke, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, this guy's soft as hell.
You're back in your bike.
I mean, like, this guy's soft. This guy is soft too. They're both weak as shit. Probably neither one of them have actually probably gotten into a real fight. That would be my guess, based off the way that they're acting in this situation. But like, I guess this guy is a consistent troublemaker. Like, I don't know. I don't know if this guy's shit has any weight to it. He didn't push the guy. Oh, okay. Wait, the guy recording. Okay, never mind. So the guy recording is the one that I guess should get. Is the one that guy's handed should get banned. So I'm getting lost in all this fucking Twitter sauce because, first and foremost, I don't care that much about all this stuff. I don't. I think that it's really fucking stupid that 2 grown. Man, these are boys. These aren't men. 2 fucking boys playing around outside. Fucking one pushes another one into a train that's moving. Like this guy's tiny brain probably has no idea the shit that could happen by pushing someone into a moving train. So my guess would be that he just did that trying to be like a tough guy. This whole thing is just really stupid though. This guy should be like, I don't know, reprimanded for being a fucking ridiculous aggressor. For I don't know, I can't say no reason. I don't know the context. But pushing someone into a moving train, end of story, is attempted murder. So I don't know. Sexually harassed 2 men in one day. Oh my god, ew. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. The guy who got pushed into the train is pressing charges on this dude. So that's really good. And a lot of people are giving him shit for it. A lot of people are getting on Shuvi's case. Shuvi, I guess, is the guy who got pushed because he was like really soft about the whole confrontation. But I mean, what are you gonna do? There's 3 cameras rolling. Are you just gonna punch a guy who pushed you into a train and defend your honor, or are you gonna just take care of it legally because that's the world that we live in now, and that's what you have to do so that you don't catch charges or fucking get a giant ass fine? Because let's face it, let's be 100% honest. This stupid pussy here that would push someone into a fucking train would get his shit rocked and then call the cops or be like, "Whoa, I'm pressing charges." So, I mean, honestly, that would be my guess any fucking way. So, I don't know. All these dudes are fucking weird. They're all weird as fuck. So this motherfucker was shit talking Power Rangers. I don't know who the fuck you are to shit talk Power Rangers. How young you are, how cool you are, how hip you are. Okay?
Yeah.
Power Rangers was never good. Top 5 corniest shows to ever exist.
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all liked it as children, and even more so as adults. Mid. Rainbow Shift Managers and Dow Challenge hairlights going off in my quote tweets. I'm happy some of you had good experience with it. It doesn't mean I have to like it. But that's not what this is saying though. This isn't talking about you liking it. This is talking about how you said it's never good. And as a matter of fact, you said that it was so not good that it's one of the top 5 corniest shows to ever exist. So I don't understand what the fuck you want me to do whenever you're replying to your own. I could see them both on the same fucking screen. Brent was doing somehow you're still sleeping outside. Of course he thinks Drake's a goat too. So that, I mean, like, really, like the Diddy's going Diddy, you know what I mean? That's just the kind of guy this dude is, you know. I don't know what to say. I'm with this guy though. 7-year-old me would be absolutely tweaking if I was watching this guy go, look at him going hyperspeed. And then he just drops them all.
Hi.
That is incredible. Can't forget the trauma this dude caused me. I was legit terrified of him, and the plot twist at the end was peak. Oh yeah, this guy apparently was like I guess he was like a bad ranger. He was like the evil ranger. And then he like switched to becoming a good guy or some shit. I don't know. I watched Power Rangers when I was a kid, and I liked it because I thought it was awesome. Just the idea. Power Rangers was my first anime before anime. It was like this clip right here is exactly something that I would read in a manga or watch in an anime. And this was just them bringing it to a live action Western audience. I don't know about you guys, but live action anime stuff never ended up being good. Even to this day, I think One Piece barely made it out alive. So like, for them to be doing this back in the 90s with this special effects and stuff, I think is awesome. I think Mac is a little bit lost, and that's okay. I think he's like most people online who will say some shit like Power Rangers was never good. It was one of the top 5 corniest shows. And then tuck tail between his legs and be like, well, I'm glad you guys had good experiences, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. Because those two tweets give off very fucking different energy.
That's wild. Was she hot?
Bro, this I don't even think I can watch this on stream. I think I'll actually probably get banned if I watch this on stream, but this clip was insane. Like, these two rich human beings are so detached from altercation, communication, and violence that it's hilarious to me. And seeing people like this snap is something else. I really, if I was just streaming on Kick, I could probably watch this, but I don't think I could show this on Twitch, because there's quite a bit of violence. Game devs, this game isn't for you. We need to speak up against toxic gamers. We will destroy what you love and laugh about it. This is where it gets me. These two. Because yeah, the game's not for you, the game's not for you. I get it. We probably should speak up against toxic gamers. Telling a girl to go into the kitchen and make you a sandwich because she just domed you with an op shot across the map. Or because she just laughed at you because she wants you to get dome shot across the map and she's on your team. It just means that you got fucking domed because you don't know how to peek right. That has nothing to do with her being a girl. So I don't understand why this whole toxic shit exists in games. I don't know why men talk to women this way. To me, it's not funny. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. It's like anything else.
Okay.
I guess it would be like anything else. You know, back in the mid 2000s, shit was like super weird. People said a lot of shit online, and I feel like that goes into like the same kind of thing. But whenever you start talking like this, you tell me that you're that same toxic gamer that you want to get rid of. You just don't want them saying it to you. Gamers dancing on the grave of your shitty game.
They what?
I don't know what else to tell you. If you destroy something I love, I will celebrate when you were destroyed in turn. That is like that's a lot of people. A lot of people probably think that way. Agree with that motive. I don't think that I necessarily do. But that's just, I mean, I don't know. You catch me on a bad day when I'm super pissed off, and if it was something that was bad enough, maybe I would agree with something like that. But I don't know what they expected. When you say shit like calling gamers talentless freaks, saying that you'll destroy what we love and laugh about it, I don't know how you could ever think that one, you would be successful, or two, it wouldn't come back to absolutely bite you in the ass. I hope those dirty gym socks taste good. I can't believe I have to make this announcement. No, absolutely no Galaxy gas is allowed at the local. The UB Smash Club. Bro, leave it to this teen smashers, dude. No way. No fuck. Winners of the tournament should get Galaxy gas. What? What are these guys doing? I need to know if you want a set. Galaxy gas before smelling good is crazy. What is Galaxy? I don't even want to know. I'm not going to ask. I don't know. If there was someone actually doing that, though, that would be insane. That would actually be insane. And I would hope that that's not a thing. Oh, this tweet was crazy. No, dude, you should totally break up with your boyfriend of 6 years for the guy you met 2 months ago on VR chat. Absolutely. Bro, I only bookmarked this shit because I really do feel like there'd be people out there doing some super goofy shit like this. Instead of, like, I don't understand, dude. Top 10 VRC moments to crash out to, bro. The fact that this is that relatable to so many people is really surprising. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It's actually terrifying. I played VR chat probably like what? What's my hours in that game? I don't even think, do I even have it installed right now? I do, it needs updated. I only have 27.8 hours in that game. It's been out for like ever. I just get on there in VR sometimes, talk to, well, it's usually my brother. My brother and his friends will be on, so I'll go and I'll mess around. But like, I don't play it enough to know about any of this. So the fact that it's like a furry haven, or like people have secret relationships, or like they'll leave someone that they've been with for like multiple years over somebody that they talk to in VR. It's like, bro, did you forget how you and the person that you're currently with met? Like, or do you just miss the spark or what? Like, oh, I could not imagine. Like, it's not. A long time ago, internet relationships were stigmatized because it was just weird. I don't know if this is that for the future, or if meeting someone in VR chat is not the same as talking to somebody on Facebook or MySpace, or even like to go further than that and like actually use a dating app. Are they the same? I don't even know. That's a whole nother conversation. But getting in a relationship with someone in like through VR chat, I don't know, man. That's wild. I feel like it's not very different than meeting up with somebody from like that you met in like a video game. Jake Shields tweeting this was absolutely insane. Oh my god. I don't even think I should be looking at this.
Did you say Home Depot prop hunt?
I mean, how much, like, 1,000 bottles of oil? Was it really that many? Like that? Man, normally I'm like, hey, you never know. I don't know. Yeah, look at this, bro.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see. Oh yeah, he's glittering. It truly is about the Benjamin. Well, now when we come back, we're gonna talk more with Puppy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right, we'll be right back with more right after this. It truly is about the Benjamin.
Yeah,
you're gonna say you don't have a grocery order.
They went to commercial because of this, bro. They went to commercial because of this. How much of this is true?
Deviance is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
I thought so too.
Amen, amen.
Shit. I kind of get one there.
Right.
After that, I don't. really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time.
Right. Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Kid, I need to know. You here, get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Come on.
Because early on you was accusing me of being...
There's like 3 people up here. All right,
Cat,
I might die.
man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This interview was insane. Cat Williams has also though been known for going through the ringer a little bit, being a little crazy, you know? So I think
I died.
that there's a little bit of truth and a little bit of lies. And until shit comes to light, like it is currently right now, you don't know till you know. Man. Most, yep. Nas, DMX, Eazy-E, 50 Cent. Jay-Z. Best is yet to come. That's crazy. So this whole situation is absolutely wild. This is crazy.
Literally hitting a video on it?
This lady was like a famous like actress or model in like the 80s or 90s or the 70s to the 90s. Her name is Lila Guadalupe Mendiola. I apologize if I messed that up. I am not native. Her stage name is Lin May, and she was super famous dancer and actress from the 70s to the 90s. The irony of the situation is that she was super gorgeous pre-surgery, which is usually almost always the fucking case. And at the height of her career, she was pressured to keep her youthful appearance, and thus was coerced by a friend into getting collagen solutions injected into her face. Those injections actually turned out to be a mixture of cooking oil, baby oil, and water. The friend who talked her into it and performed the injections was jealous of Lynn and wanted to ruin her career by ultimately ruining her face. And that's exactly what he did. Look at her face. There is baby oil, cooking oil, and water in her face, dudes. That is crazy. I feel so bad. I feel bad for that woman. Where are the men in the war within? I don't know. Where the heck are your eyeballs and ears, my guy? Yeah, but it's not the same, though.
What?
It's not the same. Just because you have a couple of guys standing around, it's not the fucking same. The masculinity is gone. Where the fuck is the we will never be slaves? This shit was bad fucking ass. Period. A goddamn fucking badass dude with one shoulder pad on, literally oozing testosterone. And then up here, I got a guy that fucking, he doesn't even fucking know who he is anymore. He's just sad because his dad's gone. Yo, look, I miss Varian too, okay? You got used up by the jailer, you was a puppet, you became a Death Knight, all that shit left you shattered to your core. Look, it'd probably fuck up a lot of people too, okay? But, I don't know. The masculinity is just gone. So this guy tweets this and says that it's not the same. And Skull Stories replies and says, it doesn't need to be good. I loved the energy of Warlords of Draenor and still do. Do I want that energy back? Yes. Is the energy in War Within bad? No. All in all, the men in Warcraft are still there and people are being babies over it. Positive men. I didn't say that. I said it's simply not the same. I let the scene speak for itself. I don't know. I think that this guy is fucking cooked. I think I quote tweeted this one. It doesn't need to be good. That fucking kills me, bro.
Seatbelts, everybody.
Is Thrall in the War Within? Where? He is. He just needs to be in it a little bit more. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not impressed. I think that you're pandering. And I think that there aren't a whole lot of people who want men in video games anymore, including this guy. And I think that's just a fact. The fact that he literally said it doesn't need to be good absolutely fucking blows my mind. It doesn't need to be good.
I don't know where the last ones are.
What the fuck do you say to somebody like that?
He's right there.
What do you say? He's a #1 Rexar fan. No, he's not. Don't fucking lie to me. You're actually just lying. Ugh. Anyway. There's an entire industry of content creators whose entire career rests on overstimulating kids with the visual equivalent of junk food until they become developmentally stunned kids who can't perform a single coherent thought. Now I can relatively agree with this, but I don't think it starts or stops with the content creators. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the fact that like algorithms, shorts, Instagram, TikTok, all that shit. It's just Mr. Beast, IShowSpeed, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Cocomelon, all the toy TikTokers. Yeah, none of these people should exist at this scale. CGI car crashes, like, bro, it's the visual equivalent of junk food. I wish I thought of that. High fructose corn syrup in 4K. No, this is really good. Honestly, I kind of agree with that. And I don't have anything negative to say inherently about Kai Cenat. Because this guy trying to figure out how to turn on and off a flamethrower is more entertaining than anything I've done all day, sitting here talking for the past 2.5 hours about clothes and shit on Twitter. Oh, I can't disagree with that. That dude's fucking around with a flamethrower.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do? Damn. All right, chat. I think that's it. Let me check my profile.
It wasn't even a good game. No,
Oh yeah, I quote tweeted this one. What the fuck did they do to my game? Yeah, I miss WoW, dude. I miss when it was good, when it was a playable when it was just a playable fun game. All the Final Fantasy games are awesome. Square do be falling off sometimes though. Limitless is based. Anyone who changed their minds are lying. Those that never liked it suck at video games. Yes, this is what I tweeted because he said, I remember before 16 came out, everyone was hyped at the fact that the Devil May Cry combat designer was on the team. And now that opinion has shifted drastically. I think I think having this game the way that it is fucking sick as hell. The shit that you can do, the cool stuff that you can put together. I don't know. I think it's awesome. I think it's cool as shit, dude. Oh, yeah, right here. People really out here calling this dude a bitch for not assaulting his perpetrator on stream. He's now chilling and the asshole's facing charges. You can't just hit people, even if they're in the wrong. Even if you're defending yourself. The world is different now. And that's true. It is. Even though you should be able to absolutely rock this guy's shit, no consequences, and still be able to sue him for putting your life in danger. But that's just my opinion. I promise I can never look at the rap game the same. Dude, I can't. Meek Mill, P. Diddy, all the shit that happened with all that shit. I can't, bro. I can't. I still like the music. But a lot of those dudes that said that they were hard, yeah, they'll still be hard now. And they'll come down like a ton of bricks now. I didn't get not put in mind nothing. Oh, fucking, yeah. Okay, bro. I had a lot of fun today. This podcast was awesome. I fucking yammered on way too long about stupid shit that doesn't matter. I got to show you guys some awesome clothes and all the new merch that I got. That being said, though, we're gonna bail out of here for now. I've had a fun time. I hope you guys did too. It's been real. I wanna kill you right now. You guys are awesome. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out during the podcast. We'll play some more Elden Ring or do some co-op shit in a little bit. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm fucking starving. I haven't eaten anything all day today. And this podcast went on way too long. I've literally never had a 2.5 hour episode before, and I was literally by myself. I didn't even have a guest. I don't even care that I had a special segment for clothes. It was only 45 minutes. I still talk too long. I talk too much. I love you guys. I'll see you later.